Yeah, Destiny, just within the past 5 minutes, we got a pretty big update from the city of Jacksonville. I reached out to see if this possible cyber attack was impacting both the city and the sheriff's office, and a city official told me that there was no ransomware attack. They, on Friday evening, detected some suspicious activity on their server, so they went ahead and disabled that right away so they could have a team come in there. They just implemented some cybersecurity measures last year, so they're having that team go in there, and for the time being, they've restricted some access for some of their departments while they try and comb through that and make sure that there's not a bigger issue. So it seems like it is apparent that they have avoided a possible huge scenario here. So right now, really just trying to make sure that everything is okay, and that's kind of what they spent the weekend doing, shutting down a lot of those laptops. We did know that earlier today, it was brought up during first appearance court that there was some sort of issue going on when instead of a full courtroom full of people, there were only 14 there. We usually see that full courtroom. So I was talking to a crime and safety expert with First Coast News about what the impact of this could be. He's been around a long time, since the 70s, says that a lot of the biggest impact here for patrol officers is that they're not going to be able to input those police reports back into the database. So they're going to have a hard time relaying that information back in. And the biggest impact is the automated dispatch system that the sheriff's office uses, because a lot of the calls are dispatched through that automated service, and now they're going to have to rely almost solely on the radio and using audio dispatchers. So pretty big impact there, especially since those dispatchers are now going to have to choose the priority of the calls and a split second there. And they're also used to being able to put in information when they dispatch those calls out on that automated system. Now they're having to convey that as they're telling the officers directions and everything else. So a lot of information, kind of information overload, perhaps, for some officers who may not be used to this kind of system. Some of the older ones probably familiar to a pre-automated type of system here, but some of the newer ones may be not as familiar and have to kind of adapt here over the course of the next couple of days.
We like technology. Technology is great, but technology, when it fails, then we have to go back and try things in the past. And some of the people have not been exposed to those past operational measures that have to be implemented right now.
It could be about a week that they're messing around with this, trying to get it back to fully operational. So going to be a little bit of a learning curve over the next couple of days. But again, the cybersecurity for the city was able to catch this issue and keep it from being a much bigger problem. In downtown, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.